Welcome back, everyone, to Accounting for AI, the Autonomous Finance Podcast, where we explore how AI is transforming finance and accounting at every level. As always, I'm your host, Mark Fisher, and joining me for this week's conversation is the ever-insightful Jessica Sadow. Jess, how are you today?
Hey, Mark. Happy Friday. I'm doing well, thank you. Excited to dive into today's topic, which I believe is both timely and very relevant for our audience.
Absolutely. In our last conversation, we delved deep into the relationship between humans and AI, and the interplay of model training and ethical considerations. Today, we're shifting our lens a bit to understand the broader economic ramifications, particularly how AI is projected to influence global GDP, and what this spells out for CFOs and finance professionals.
It's not just about understanding the technology anymore. It's about the ripple effects these advancements will have on the global economy, businesses, and our very roles in the financial sector.
To give our listeners some context, this is something we've seen firsthand with AP Autonomy, our own AI-powered accounts payable solution. Higher Ground, a global school operator, was able to reduce their invoice processing time from 10 minutes to under 3 minutes. Using our AI, 54% of their invoices were processed autonomously. That means without any human touch, within the first 2 months of using our solution.
That's a great example. And while it's just one business, when you magnify that effect across millions of companies worldwide, the impact on global GDP becomes evident. We're not just talking small percentage points here. We're discussing a potential transformative shift in the economic output.
And with these shifts come challenges and opportunities. Remember the internet boom and how it altered businesses and roles within? AI promises a similar, if not more profound, influence. This isn't merely about profitability, it's about how industries evolve, how jobs are redefined, and how CFOs and finance professionals need to adapt and lead.
Absolutely. We're at the cusp of an AI-driven revolution, and today's discussion aims to shed light on its potential magnitude and the steps we, as finance professionals, should consider.
All right, Jess, let's plunge into the heart of our topic. The relationship between AI and its potential impact on the global GDP is vast. I recently went through a Goldman Sachs report which had some eye-opening data. For instance, AI investment across industries is forecasted to approach $200 billion globally by 2025. That's obviously a lot of money.
It sure is, Mark. And that number underscores the massive confidence industries have in the potential of AI. The infusion of such huge investments into AI means businesses are expecting significant returns, both in terms of efficiency and profitability.
Another report I came across suggested that generative AI alone could raise global GDP by as much as 7%. When you think about that in real terms, the economic ripple effects are enormous.
Generative AI has been a hot topic lately. From creating artwork to producing novel materials in the research domain, it's a segment of AI that's pushing the boundaries of what's possible. A 7% rise in global GDP thanks to AI indicates we're not just talking about operational efficiency here. We're discussing the creation of entirely new markets, industries, and opportunities that weren't feasible before.
Which in turn will have an impact on employment. According to the same report, the shifts brought about by these AI advances could expose around 300 million full-time jobs to automation globally. And when they dove deeper, analyzing over 900 occupations, they found 2/3 of U.S. jobs could see some level of automation from AI. A significant chunk of the workload in these professions could be replaced, with estimates ranging from a quarter to even half in some cases.
Yet, let's not forget what the report also emphasizes. Not all automation will translate into job losses. Many jobs are only partially exposed, so they'll likely be complemented by AI rather than fully substituted. Historically, automation-induced job losses have been balanced out by the creation of new roles. The emergence of novel jobs due to technological innovations accounts for a massive chunk of long-term employment growth. Think about it. Web page designers, digital marketing professionals, software developers. These roles didn't even exist a few decades ago.
You'll find this really interesting then. Economist David Autor uncovered that 60% of today's workers are in jobs that didn't exist back in 1940. Over 85% of employment growth over the past 80 years is a result of tech-driven new roles. But let's also discuss the sector-specific implications of these advancements, Jess.
Certainly. Goldman Sachs research predicts substantial impacts on global enterprise software, healthcare, and financial services. Kash Rangan, a senior U.S. software analyst at Goldman Sachs, writes about how generative AI will reshape business workflows, accelerate drug development, and speed up software code production. As AI tools become more sophisticated, we can expect them to be integrated into existing software and technology platforms, benefiting various sectors.
The enterprise software industry seems to be on the brink of another significant innovation wave. After the emergence of the internet, mobile, and cloud computing, generative AI is set to redefine how we operate. The market potential here is gigantic. GS Research estimates the total addressable market for generative AI software to be around $150 billion, juxtaposed against $685 billion for the global software industry.
It's not just about the numbers, though. Generative AI is finding applications in enhancing office productivity, boosting sales efforts, optimizing building designs, refining manufacturing, improving patient diagnosis in healthcare, and even identifying cyber fraud. The potential applications are vast and transformative.
And while these numbers are impressive, it's also worth noting the possible implications. When we talk about a surge in GDP, we're also discussing potentially greater economic disparities if not managed right. The businesses and countries that can leverage AI effectively will surge ahead, leaving others behind.
That's a critical point. It brings us back to our previous discussions about the ethical and responsible integration of AI. While the economic prospects are bright, there's also an inherent responsibility for businesses, especially finance leaders, to ensure that this growth is inclusive and sustainable.
And for CFOs and finance professionals, this isn't just about understanding numbers. It's about forecasting the future, considering socioeconomic implications, and steering businesses in the right direction in an AI-driven world.
A big part of that, in my mind, is figuring out how AI can augment current positions.
Yeah, augmentation is all about enhancing human capabilities. We've already seen it in some sectors. For instance, AI tools help doctors interpret medical images with higher accuracy. The doctor is still very much in the picture, but their diagnosis accuracy improves with AI assistance.
Let's take an accountant's role. With AI-enabled systems, mundane tasks like data entry or basic report generation can be automated. This allows the accountant to focus on more complex tasks such as financial analysis, strategic planning, and advising businesses on financial decisions. The outcome? More accurate financial forecasts and optimized business operations.
This isn't restricted to specialized roles. Think about everyday office tasks. From auto-scheduling to real-time language translation in global meetings. AI augments our efficiency, allowing us to get more done in less time. This spike in efficiency across sectors and job roles is a significant contributor to the projected boost in global productivity.
And don't forget the advancements in natural language processing, NLP. With NLP, AI models can understand and generate human-like text, making them invaluable in tasks like customer support. An AI can handle routine queries, while a human representative manages more complex issues. It's teamwork machines and humans working in tandem for maximum efficiency.
And it's not just about doing our current tasks faster or more accurately. Augmentation can also lead to the creation of entirely new tasks or even professions. Think of roles like AI ethics, officers, or AI trainers who fine-tune models based on real-world feedback. These roles exist because of AI, but they're inherently human.
Well said, Mark. And let's not forget the learning curve. With AI augmenting our jobs, continuous learning becomes crucial. Upskilling and reskilling will be central themes in the professional world. As AI takes on more routine tasks, humans will need to embrace more creative, strategic, and interpersonal aspects of their roles.
Going back to Goldman Sachs' report, most jobs are only partially exposed to automation. So, while AI might handle a portion of a role, the rest could be up for human enhancement. And historically, this kind of augmentation has led to job growth in new areas, driving productivity and economic expansion.
AI's promise isn't just about automating the old, but innovating the new. And as we navigate this evolving landscape, the key word is collaboration. AI and humans together, shaping a more productive future.
Jess, you brought up a compelling point about collaboration. When we talk about productivity enhancements due to AI, it's more than just doing more in less time. It's about quality, innovation, and adaptability. Let's delve a bit deeper into what these productivity enhancements truly entail.
Great idea. Let's start with the concept of quality. We've touched upon how AI can augment roles to improve the accuracy of tasks, but it's also about consistency. For instance, AI can analyze vast datasets without fatigue, ensuring consistent output, which is especially crucial in areas like quality assurance or data analysis.
And then there's the innovation part. By handling routine tasks, AI frees up humans to think creatively. It gives us the space to brainstorm, ideate, and come up with novel solutions. Think of all the startups leveraging AI to bring unprecedented products to the market.
Speaking of startups, this innovation angle reminds me of how generative AI is streamlining workflows across industries. It's fascinating. Generative AI doesn't just assist, it creates. Whether it's in music, arts, or drafting preliminary code for apps, the blend of AI innovation with human creativity is pushing boundaries.
Adaptability is another significant facet. As business landscapes change, AI-equipped businesses can pivot faster. They can analyze trends, predict market shifts, and provide insights, ensuring businesses remain agile and responsive.
And this adaptability extends to the workforce as well. As AI takes up more tasks, professionals will find themselves in dynamic roles, constantly adapting and learning. This continuous evolution of roles ensures that we're not just productive, but also relevant in the ever-changing professional landscape.
All these enhancements, be it in quality, innovation, or adaptability, represent a seismic shift in how businesses operate and grow. And at the heart of it, the harmonious blend of AI and human intuition.
Exactly, Mark. It's the dawn of a new era where AI isn't a mere tool, but a partner. A partner that helps us raise the bar of what's possible.
As we're seeing, AI's power to boost global productivity is undeniable. But how does this productivity revolution impact CFOs and finance professionals directly? With AI tools in hand, how do they stand to redefine the very essence of productivity in their roles?
It's a good question. At the heart of every CFO's role is the drive to optimize and streamline, which translates to productivity. AI comes in as not just a tool, but as a paradigm shift. Imagine having predictive insights at your fingertips, reshaping financial forecasting and making data-driven decisions faster and more accurately.
Right, it's like supercharging the finance function. Instead of traditional data processing and analysis, which can be time-consuming, CFOs can focus on proactive financial planning. In essence, AI is transforming their role from reactive to proactive, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. And when we say proactive, it's multifaceted. Risk management, for instance. Instead of reacting to market downturns, AI allows CFOs to foresee potential risks and make preemptive strategic moves. This not only mitigates losses, but maximizes opportunities, a direct boost to productivity.
And with automation taking over routine tasks, the finance department's manpower is no longer tied up in transactional processes. This frees up time, leading to enhanced focus on strategy, innovation, and growth initiatives.
Speaking of strategy, let's delve deeper into financial planning. In traditional setups, running forecasting scenarios is exhaustive. But with AI, it's not just faster, it's richer in depth and breadth. CFOs can assess multiple financial outcomes in real time, tailoring strategies to the most advantageous scenarios. That's productivity on an unprecedented scale.
Indeed, it's about doing more with less and at a speed previously unimaginable. But it also underscores a CFO's role in driving an AI-centric cultural transformation within the organization. They become the flag bearers of this new wave of productivity, ensuring that every financial decision, big or small, leverages AI's capabilities.
And while they're at it, it's imperative for CFOs to bridge the gap between finance and IT. This ensures that AI solutions are not just technically sound, but aligned with financial goals. In essence, the CFO's role is evolving to be a synergy of finance and technology, maximizing productivity at every turn.
So, the takeaway is clear. The AI-driven productivity surge places CFOs at the forefront of transformation. They're not just guardians of fiscal health, they're pioneers, navigating the organization through the AI revolution, always with an eye on enhancing productivity.
Precisely. As the lines between finance and technology blur, CFOs with AI in their arsenal stand to redefine productivity, setting new benchmarks for efficiency and strategic foresight in the corporate world.
Moving beyond just the role of CFOs, the entire financial sector seems poised at the edge of an AI-driven productivity revolution. Jessica, what does this mean for the broader ecosystem of finance professionals, financial institutions, and fintech companies?
It's transformative. The entire financial sector operates on accuracy, speed, and foresight. With AI, we're looking at an environment where data is processed in real time, decisions are data-informed, and the future can be modeled with a degree of certainty that was previously unattainable.
So it's like taking the precision and acumen of finance professionals and magnifying it. But how does that directly tie into productivity for, let's say, a bank or an investment firm?
Great example. Consider banks. The loan approval process, which once took days, can now be done in hours, if not minutes. With AI-driven credit scoring models, banks can quickly and efficiently gauge the risk profile of a borrower. This not only expedites the loan approval process, but minimizes defaults, driving up productivity and profitability.
And in investment firms?
AI-powered algorithms are processing vast amounts of data to predict market movements, evaluate stock performance, and even assess geopolitical impacts on markets. This allows traders and fund managers to make more informed, rapid decisions, maximizing returns. Essentially, they're achieving more in less time with fewer resources, the very essence of enhanced productivity.
I can also see a ripple effect. As financial institutions become more efficient and customer-centric through AI, they not only boost their own productivity, but positively impact the productivity of businesses they serve.
Spot on. Think about small businesses getting faster loan approvals or startups receiving timely investment insights. Their growth trajectories are accelerated, which in turn fuels economic productivity at a larger scale. The entire financial ecosystem becomes more streamlined and productive.
And let's not forget about the fintech companies that are developing these AI tools. Their innovations are directly contributing to this productivity surge. Their tools help finance professionals extract value from data faster, optimize processes, and even automate customer interactions.
We're seeing an age where fintech startups, with their agile AI solutions, are not just disruptors, but enablers. They're helping traditional financial institutions transition to this new age of productivity.
It's a reinforcing cycle. As AI drives productivity in finance, it attracts further investment in AI innovation, setting the stage for even greater advancements and efficiencies. The future looks interesting, if not downright exciting when looked at this way.
It certainly does. The confluence of AI and finance is not just reshaping the industry, but redefining what's possible in terms of productivity.
So, we've been diving deep into the impacts of AI on productivity. Let's bring it home by focusing on our finance professionals. Jessica, how does this surge in productivity, thanks to AI, reshape the roles and tasks of those in the finance realm?
Great question. At its core, AI's potential to supercharge productivity in finance lies in its ability to automate the mundane. But what's intriguing is what that automation unlocks for finance professionals. They're no longer tethered to routine tasks, which means they have more time for high-level strategic functions.
That sounds like a clear win for productivity. Instead of spending hours crunching numbers, they can now analyze, interpret, and provide insights into those numbers.
Exactly. And that's where the real productivity gains shine. But, and there's always a but, this also means finance professionals have to adapt. It's no longer enough to just know the financial side of things. A blend of AI proficiency coupled with traditional finance skills will be essential.
So it's not just about doing more in less time, but also about doing it smarter, with more insight and precision.
And as professionals integrate these AI tools, they'll find their productivity not just increasing in terms of output, but also in the quality and depth of their work. But remember, this doesn't just happen. Upskilling, training, and continuous learning are pivotal.
While technical skills are crucial, I'm guessing there's a heightened importance on soft skills too?
Yep. As AI takes over data processing, human professionals will play a larger role in interpretation, strategy, and ethical decision-making. This demands critical thinking, contextual understanding, and a deep-seated ethical compass, all of which are central to maximizing productivity in this AI-augmented landscape.
It seems like this new era is a blend of machine efficiency and human insight. The professionals who can harness both will truly be at the forefront of productivity in finance.
And as they merge these realms, they'll not only boost their individual productivity, but also drive their organizations and the entire sector towards unprecedented efficiency and innovation.
Jess, throughout our discussion today, one thing that stood out to me is this incredible duality of AI, how it's both a tool and a partner. It's transforming productivity, yes, but it's also reshaping the very essence of what it means to work in finance.
Isn't that the beauty of this evolution? AI isn't just about doing tasks faster, it's about doing them better. It's about elevating human potential, unleashing creativity, and maximizing our strategic capabilities. That's a future of finance that I'm genuinely excited about.
Me too. And for our listeners, especially those in finance, I think the take-home message here is adaptability. This isn't just a technological revolution, it's a skills revolution. It's about growing alongside AI, harnessing its power, and amplifying your own capacities.
So true. And while it might sound daunting, there's immense opportunity here. For professionals willing to embrace change, invest in learning, and remain curious, the future holds immense promise. AI will push the boundaries, and those riding this wave will be at the forefront of the next era in finance.
I couldn't have said it better. Well, Jess, as we wrap up this episode, any final thoughts for our listeners?
Just one, Mark. As AI continues to redefine productivity, never lose sight of the human touch. At the end of the day, it's our empathy, intuition, and ethics that truly set us apart. While AI is a tool, the heart and soul of finance will always be its people.
Beautifully put. Thank you, Jessica. And to our listeners, thank you for joining us on this insightful journey into AI and finance. If you've enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts. And don't forget to share, and even drop us a review or rating. It helps, and we'd greatly appreciate it. We also produce a weekly newsletter at vic.ai on the intersection of AI and finance. So feel free to head on over to vic.ai/newsletter and subscribe. We promise not to spam you. Until next time, stay curious, stay adaptable, and we'll be back soon with another deep dive into the world of accounting for AI.